Okay, this video will help us to use Google Docs to type essays this year for any subject area. So to go to Google Docs, you want to go through your Gmail account. So I'm going to go through Firefox at this time in the doc. So I enter Firefox to the Upper St. Clair webpage, and then from here you want to go to Academics Student Links, click Boyce Middle School, and USC Students Email. And you'll log into your email account from there. So I'm going to do the same at this time. So I log into my email account, and once I'm in the email, I want to go back to the apps grid to get to the Google Drive. So I click that, and I want to go to Drive from there. So click Drive, and then once I'm in there, I want to make a Google document. I want to create my own Google document now at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Create, the red tab, and you'll see several items come up as options that you can create in the Google Drive, and we're going to create a document at this time, which would be like a Microsoft Word document. So the document comes up very similar to a Microsoft Word document, obviously. You want to title the document. You can see it says untitled document. If you click on this box, you can make a title for it. So for this one, I'm going to call it Informational Disney World Essay. I'll press OK, and it'll save that title now. Okay, and then from there, like we've done with Microsoft Word, we want to make a cover page for the essay. So I'm going to go up and change Arial, the font Arial, down to Times New Roman again. We have less font choices in Google Drive, but Times New Roman is still one we can choose. And then the size 11 for the cover page, we would want to make that around size, let's make it size 24. Okay, and then you can see you still have the bold, italicized, underline. You have the centering options over here as well, just like in a Google or in a Microsoft Word document. So I'm going to align this text to the center right now, and then I'm going to press return to bring it down some on the page that's centered top to bottom. I'm going to press return 5 times there, and I'm going to go ahead and type my first and last name at this time. Okay, you'll type your first and last name there, and then you want to title the essay again, so we can underline the title as well. I'm going to go ahead and press underline, and I'm going to call this one Disney World Informational Essay. And then from there, we want to maybe put a picture on this essay like we've done with the Microsoft Word document. So I'm going to go ahead and open an internet browser. I'm already opened in Firefox, so I can just go ahead and press File, New Window, and that'll open up a new internet browser for us to pick a picture. And I'm going to type in Disney World, and I'm going to click Images now. And you can see, you know, many images will come up for Walt Disney World, obviously. So I'm going to pick I'm going to pick 2 images today. I'm going to move my windows over just a little bit so that I can drag those images out to the desktop, kind of like this one right here actually. So I'm going to open that image like we've done before and go ahead and drag it out to the desktop. And let's just double check that that image made it to the desktop. I'm not sure if we can see it. There it is. Okay. And then we'll pull that window back up one more time, and we're going to pick one more image of Disney World. And you know, obviously you can pick the ones you like the best. A lot of the characters we used in the essay as well, so I'm going to drag that one out to the desktop. I'm going to go ahead and close out that window now since I have my images on the desktop. And I can see those images here now. So I'm going to drag the first one onto the document. You can see it says creating images, and there it is. So we've got our image on below the title. It's very big right now, so we're gonna need to size that. And you can see when you click on the image, it gives you the option to wrap the text like we've done in the Word documents. We definitely want to do that, so we're going to click wrap text so we can move it wherever we want to. And then we're also going to drag the corners a little bit just to make it somewhat smaller so it's not taking up the whole essay. So I did that, and now I can move that back, where I want it. Move it down maybe a little bit below the title. And then I'm going to pull the second image onto the cover as well. So image 2 is coming on. Give it a second to create the image, and we'll click that again. We definitely want to wrap the text again so that we can move it around. So now I can move it. So it's actually sized pretty well. I might make it just a little bit bigger to make it close to the same size as the first image that we have. You don't want to distort it too much, so that'd probably be plenty of changes added to that picture. So now we have our name, we have the title, and we have the images on that cover page the way we've created before for an essay. So now we want to click down below the space for the images like we did with Microsoft Word, and we want to make a new page so that we can start typing the essay. So we're going to go up to some of our options up here in the toolbar. We have insert, just like in a Microsoft Word document. We're going to insert, and we're going to insert a page break, and that's down towards the bottom. So click that, and it'll take you to page 2 of the essay now, just like we did in Microsoft Word. So we want to get started with typing the essay, so we want to change what we have up here a little bit. We want to size it back down to size 14, turn underline back off, and you want to bring it back to the left margin, and that's where we would start typing the introductory paragraph of the essay at this time. So we want to indent, obviously, to start typing that thesis statement that we created. It was something along these lines for the thesis statement that we had. And then you would continue typing there at this point with the rest of that thesis statement and the introductory paragraph. Now we also want to make sure that we make this a double-spaced essay. So just like we did with Microsoft Word, we want to go to Format, and you want to go down to line spacing. You can see line spacing right here this time. Right now it's on 1 1500ths spacing. We want to click double. So we're going to click double, and it'll be double spaced now the rest of the way for the essay. And what's neat about Google Drive, Google Docs assignments, as you can see, boys and girls, it saves automatically. So this essay has saved. You don't have to save it like we do with Microsoft Word. It saves automatically as you type. So now, once you've typed the essay, you have everything typed, and we would double space the 5 paragraphs. We want to do a spelling and grammar check again. So we're going to go to Tools, Spelling this time. And it'll do a spelling and grammar check. You can see it came up in the margin here. It said no spelling suggestions. I'm going to pull that up again so you can see it. No spelling suggestions. So I'm just going to press X. You probably will have a couple spelling suggestions, being that you're typing a 5-paragraph essay. And then once you have typed the entire essay, you're going to send it through your Gmail account to Mr. Gallagher. And to do that, what you will do is you'll press the share button, and you will type in my email address into that Google where it says invite people. And my email address looks like this: sgallagher@uscsd.edu. k12.pa.us. Now, as you start to type that email, you should have it come up pretty quickly since we've used Google Drive before this year already. And then you're going to press, can exit that box. If you want to type me a message in your email, you can. You might say, this is my 5-paragraph informational essay. Happy reading, something like that. And then as it says can edit right now, you could leave that on there for me, or if you want me to just be able to view it, that's fine as well. So that I can't change anything. I would just grade what you type, obviously, at that point. And then as you can see at the bottom of this window, there's a button that says share and save. You're going to go ahead and press share and save now. If you want to have a copy sent to yourself, so you have that essay, you already have it in Google Drive, but you could click send a copy to myself and you'll get an email that shows that you sent that essay correctly. So if we press share and save, we want to press done, and then that essay has gone off through email to Mr. Gallagher. So hopefully these directions will be extremely helpful for you in setting up Google document assignments for any subject area this year in our team.